Yo, what's going on, guys? Another episode of Downtown Fishing, and today I got a new reel. This guy right here is the Lews Mach 2 Speed Spool SLP. Pretty much it's the Lews Mach 2 Speed Spool. It's a baitcaster, and I figured why not make a video on this, because it is going to be in a lot of my videos from now on, so you guys might as well get a little taste and you can kind of see some things about this. Let's start by talking about what exactly the specs are on this whole reel here. And actually, before I get into that, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I know it's like a broken record from me saying this, but make sure to hit that subscribe button, because number one, it really helps out the channel. Number two, you could potentially be entered into a giveaway if you go down to the link in the description, or there's a card possibly on the screen right now. That'll give you guys the link right to go to the giveaway, where there's a giveaway going on, and that'll last until I get to 700 subscribers. So if I'm not at 700 yet, you might want to enter that giveaway. And I plan to do a lot more giveaways in the future, so yeah, like I said. Now let's get into this. So what this reel can handle for line, you can put 110 yards of 12-pound line on, which is about the average for a bait caster. I don't know many bait casters that go over or under by a lot of that number. Around 100 to 120 is usual. Birds are just beautiful right now. This is what I've been missing all winter. I don't know how well the audio is with it like that, but yeah, so like I said, 110 yards of 12-pound, that's pretty cool. It is a 7:5 gear ratio, so it's a little bit faster. I wanted that a little bit faster. I only have one other reel that is like a faster speed like this, so I really wanted something with a little bit more speed to it. That's what this thing's got. Then also, you can pull in 30 inches per handle turn. So every single revolution of the handle is 30 inches. That's about average as well for a 7:5 gear ratio. There's a 10-pound Rulon drag, 95mm bowed aluminum handle, which makes a really big handle with, that's the important part, with Winn dry tech handle knobs. Now, I compared, looked at the specs on this reel compared to my normal Lews Mach, well, not Mach, my normal Lews speed spool, and the only difference that I could find in specs, because that's a 7:5 as well, is this one has the handle, like the fancier handle, whereas that one is just a plain old Lews handle. That's about it. Oh, and it weighs 7.2 ounces. That's about it for the specs, the boring stuff. So, you know, possibly one of the greatest things ever is opening these boxes. You got yourself this little card here, some warranty card. I probably should fill it out. I'm not really planning on it. And then you got like your details and stuff, which I already went through this and looked at a lot of these things. The reel itself, which let me tell you is a sexy beast. And then this little card, and this little card is really important, because I think had I not looked at this little card right away when I got this, I'd be thrown for a complete loop right now. Let me tell you why. So on the reel, most reels, you just, like by Lews especially, you just turn this side piece and it pops right off. That card tells how to actually open it now, which is, there's this little lever back here on the back side of it. Sorry, my hands are dirty. It was like dealing with a stuck Tahoe at a boat ramp. Anyways, so there's this little knob right here, and all you do is push down on the knob, and once you get it down all the way like that, the handle, well, the side piece just pops right off. And yeah, and then to put it back on, you just put it back on there and push down, and it snaps it back in place. Really cool. Now let's start at the handle. This is all just what I see on it. This is a first impression kind of, I guess, review in a way. It's not exactly a review, it's more of an unboxing, but it's like my first impressions on the reel. Anyways, like it said, it is a boat handle, and like I said earlier, it does have these wing grips, which these are some giant guys on there. And I'm actually really excited for that, because I want to see how good these are. On most of my reels, I put reel grips on, and when I put reel grips on the reels, it pretty much does exactly what these wing grips are going to do, except for these are actually attached and like a lot more sturdy, I guess, in a way, than putting like the reel grips on. I actually put the wing gripped version on one of my reels last year, and I really enjoyed it, so that was part of my decision making on getting this reel. Going a little bit further, like, I just like how much green is on there. I don't know what exactly it is. So my camera just, for some reason, turned itself off. Don't know what your problem is there, camera. Anyways, there's nice touches of green all over the reel. You know, over here on the tightener, inside the spool here. Here, I'll take the spool out so you guys can see. what we're dealing with for a spool here. So like I said, that spool has a really nice green touch to it as well. Just overall, a really nice look to it. And it has like the classic, I guess, Lews look to it, the rest of the reel. Just the green sets it apart from the rest of the Lews reels, in my opinion. It's so far, like just from feeling it, it's a really comfortable reel to have in the hands. Like spinning it, it's not the smoothest reel out there. There's definitely some that are smoother, you know, when you just spin it. But that being said, it's not like a horribly not smooth. When you spin it like this, like I can. So the blow test, it doesn't work on the blow test, but like the this kind of test, it works. That's the only difference that I've seen so far between this reel, other than the handles and like the just normal Lews speed spool. That's $100. Is the $100 one. You can blow on the handles and it actually spins. So in my opinion, that one's just a little bit smoother. But they both have 10 ball bearings in them, which 10 ball bearings is plenty, I feel like, in a reel. You could put more in there, but when you put more in there, all it really is doing is putting more bearings inside the handles, putting bearings where they don't need to, maybe even putting a bearing in one of the screws. I don't know. Anyways, it doesn't like go for any added bonus. The only added thing I could do to this to make it even smoother is putting like some really fancy bearings in here, but I don't feel like doing that. Since we're going by first impressions here, the box is a pretty good looking box as well. Like it has the green brought over to the box. It has the normal Lews box look to it. It has a lot of green accents to it. They really went for green with this. Let's look at this whole booklet here and see if I can see anything else. I don't like to do reading, but for you guys, I'll do some reading. Zirconia line guide. Don't know exactly what that means. I'm guessing it's a good kind of metal for the line guide. You know, like most reels, it has a high strength solid brass main gear. I'm just gonna say right now, if you see that on a reel, the solid brass, almost every single reel has a solid brass like main gear. Even my like $60 Abu Garcia Silver Maxes, those ones have a solid brass gear too, so I'm not too impressed by that. So they also seem to really advertise this whole zero reverse bearing. I'm gonna tell you right now, zero reverse bearing is something that is not in all reels, but most of them, when you get $80 and up, do have it. So the fact that they also advertise that so heavily, like they have an entire sticker on the box that says zero reverse and whatnot. So to me, that's just a little overkill. They don't need to be saying like that kind of stuff. So yeah, otherwise, it really doesn't say a whole lot in here that is exciting. So in my opinion so far, just by looking at this like in person, do I think you should buy this? You gotta weigh your options here. I'm not going to say that this is a bad reel or this is worse or better than any of the other reels I've tried so far. But one thing I will say is just by feeling how smooth this reel is compared to the normal Lews Speed Spool, we're going to compare those side by side here. All right, I might do a little side by side review over the summer. But the only difference, like if you are somebody who likes reel grips on your reels, likes that extra like grippiness to your reel handles, then you might want to go with this one because you're just going to get that automatically with the reel. But if you're somebody who doesn't care for that and would rather be able to cast maybe 10, 15 feet a little bit further, I'd recommend the other reel, the Lews Speed Spool, just normal Lews Speed Spool. That, to me, is just a lot better reel. I don't know, like, exactly if it is or not, but just from first impressions, that's what I would say. In case you guys didn't know, I do actually really enjoy Lews. I've had 2 Lews reels now. This will be my 3rd one. I've had a Lews rod, actually 2 Lews rods, and all of the above I was very impressed with out of the 4 Lews products that I ended up purchasing. So I figured I would give Lews another shot, and if this reel, you know, holds up for me, you know, Lews, down in the comments, you know, check me out. I might even put my email down there. You know, hit that email up. Let me know if there's any way I can get sponsored, because your boy could really go for some free Lews stuff or discounted Lews stuff by being a pro staff member. And I push your stuff already. I tell the people to get Lews. Thanks for watching, guys. Like I said, if you have not already, if you didn't listen to me the first time in the video, make sure to subscribe, because that is the one thing that I really want to try to push my viewers to do, is to subscribe to the channel, because yeah. Anyways, I don't want to get too into that. I also like the video because, you know, YouTube does like the whole like thing. They like user engagement. So also comment, because that'll help people, you know, get to see this video over some other Joe Schmo making a video about the Lews Mach 2, because we don't want Joe Schmo telling people that the Lews Mach 2 is an absolute piece of crap when it's not a piece of crap. If you guys have used this reel before as well, make sure to leave that in the comments, because I'd like to hear you guys' opinion on the reel, and maybe some things to watch out for while I use the reel. That'd be really appreciated. But without further ado, it's about that time of the video where I tell you guys to go on to the next video. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, and thanks for however many subscribers we're at right now, because of you guys, we're at that subscriber amount. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.